story. Howdy, y'all. So, yes, we are from Texas, so that makes a trip to Arizona really remarkably easy, right? I'm in 4th grade, 10 years old. Never really been in any kind of transportation besides a car. I'd never been in the subway, obviously, because it's Texas. We don't even have basements. I'd never been in a plane. I'd never been on a train. I'd never been in a helicopter. Any of those things. Only a car. So I call my vacation to Arizona our transportation vacation. And this is why. Because the most fantastic things happen on trains. 10 years old, 4th grade, and I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I decided in 2nd grade that I wanted to go to college. It happened. Yay! But I didn't know what I wanted to do. I loved reading. Sure, I became an English major eventually, but this is what really sealed my fate. On a train from, I think it was Phoenix to somewhere in the north of Arizona. I don't even remember, don't really care. Flagstaff. It was Flagstaff. Yeah. From Phoenix to Flagstaff. It was a reenactment train, and cowboys were coming onto the train, and they were all gunslinging like, "Hey, we want your money, all this, that, the other." They had done a show earlier in the night. That was their way of getting tips. So gunslinging. We give them their tips. 10 years old. I'm super shy at 10. Super shy. I didn't even have a childhood friend. My best friend was my baby sister, and she was 3 years younger than me. 7 years old. She doesn't even remember this vacation. 10 years old. After the gunslingers come by, we have performers, and one of the performers was a violinist. And he comes by and he's holding a violin, he's playing some great fiddle tune. I don't know what it was called. Like I said, I was 10. And he plays this fiddle tune and he stops and he goes, "So, who wants to give it a shot?" No one in the car raises their hand. And here I am, I'm little 10-year-old me, and I'm just enthralled by the music. And I'll do it! He picks me out of the crowd and he says, "Little girl, have you ever played a violin before?" And I was like, "No." He goes, "Okay, well that's alright, I'll help you." So when you hold a violin, you hold it in your left arm, you hold your bow in your right arm. And what he does is he says, "Stand up real tall, real straight." He turns his violin around, he puts it under my chin, and he plays the violin backwards. A jig, under my 10-year-old chin, backwards. And it was one of the most spectacular things I've ever experienced in my entire life. So from that day on, I come back to Texas, and my parents bought me my first violin. They encouraged me in the arts. I can look at a piece of art and I hear music. I can read a book and I can hear music. It's the power. It is the one language that every person in the world understands. So my transportation vacation to Arizona was a life changer. It was my first time out of Texas. It was my first time on a train, and it was the first time I can truly tell you that my life has changed. Yeah.